Hi gang, thanks for joining me on another one of our training videos. Now the purpose of this particular video is that we're going to look on the subject of RSS feeds, how to quickly generate them, how to get them submitted, because a question's been sent across to us by one of our colleagues that they didn't exactly understand the procedure and how do we go about it. Piece of cake, especially if you're running a WordPress blog. How do you find the RSS feed for a site? I don't want to get sidetracked down the subject of what RSS feeds are, but it stands for really simple syndication, and it's a good way of getting the core information from a site and disseminating that right across the internet. So how do you find the RSS feed? Now if you've got a blog that's in WordPress, anytime you do anything to a blog, WordPress automatically updates the RSS feed because it's part of the procedure, and it's quite why WordPress is such a great blogging technology. So you find your RSS feed the simple way. You can either find it by logging in and going and finding your information down there, or a simple way, the idiot's way of doing it, look for this little box up here, follow the cursor, look for the little orange box with little sort of white signals in it, click on that. Now we're in Mozilla at the moment, but the process is roughly simple. It's the same in Explorer. Click on that and immediately, because I've been looking at this before, it's come up and it's automatically gone to it. What it would normally do, it would normally give you an option of what you wanted to sign up to and what feed you wanted to go for. It's already opened it up. There we go. There's the feed with all your pertinent data, all your links to your pages. What we're going to do there is we're going to copy that and we're going to put that in a text file here. Goodness knows we've got loads of them. There we go. Cheap flat screen. There we go. Now what do we do with that? We're going to submit it to one of the feed aggregators. So one I like to use because you can get results fairly quickly is FeedAg. Now with simple leveraging we give you a list of about 83 RSS aggregators that you can submit to automatically, which is always a good idea. FeedAg isn't included there. You've got to do a manual submission to FeedAg, but there's a reason for that. So www.feedag.com, feedag.com. Let's get onto it. Here we go. Now you can either have an account, in which case you can play around with all sorts of details, tags and listings, or you can just do a blanket feed. We're going to do a brand new feed. So three procedures here, 3 stages. First one, add your feed URL. So we've already got that, so it's cheapflatscreentv.biz/feed/. Cheap flat screen is about flat screen TVs, LCDs, plasmas, the whole 9 yards. So add your descriptive tags. Now I would always recommend have these already pre-typed out, but because we're kind of thinking on our feet this morning, we're going to have to type these in. So flat screen TV, LCD TV, plasma screen TV, cheap flat screen TV. Whoops, oh, my fingers get a bit out of sync. I'm not the world's greatest typist. Flat screen TV, best flat screen TV. There we go. Basically what you do is you take all the keywords you want to optimize for, and you can make this as large as you want, because what's going to happen is that RSS feed will immediately be associated with all of those tags. So anybody who's manually doing a search on this will, if they look on best flat screen TV, your tag or your feed will come up. If they're looking at plasma screen TV, your feed will come up. So get as many of those tags in as possible, because that will have a positive influence as far as your search engine rankings are concerned, and more importantly your inbound links. Because what will happen is that you, as far as Google's concerned, they'll come in, Google and Yahoo and everybody else will come in, and they will they'll come in and they'll index this site, they'll index all the tags, and they'll find your RSS feed all over the place. So because they've got a submission procedure here, you have to enter this number, click save feed, and it should come up fairly soon that it is. There we go, your feed on FeedAg, cheap flat screen TV. We've entered it. So to actually find the RSS feed, get it created, it's taken about 10 seconds. It's taken us about 30 seconds to submit it. It's a painless procedure. What will happen is now FeedAg will immediately go and crawl cheapflatscreentv.biz. It'll read all the pages and it will fire those back into Google's index. Now, depending on how targeted you are with your search engine and your keyword optimization, I've seen FeedAg appear in Google's index literally within, in some cases, within almost minutes. You could talk in 35-40 minutes, certainly within a couple of hours. So there you go. Thanks for joining us. That tells you how to create the RSS feed. Well, actually, you don't have to create it because it's done for you. How to find it, how to log it, and how to launch it and feed it into one of the RSS aggregators on a manual procedure. The rest of Simple Leveraging tells you how to do it automatically and the various tools you can use. Thanks for spending some time with us. Speak to you soon. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.